Well, can we come back to Hamilton?
In a minute.
I
bought this book.
I don't think you guys have heard of it. That's why you don't want to talk about
This is the 2001 Guinness World Record book.
Okay.
This was published in a time before 9/11.
What year was that published then?
2000.
Like late 2020?
Late,
Well, they didn't know about the records in 2001.
It's a
20
reprinting.
years ago, someone printed this picture of a monkey eating a banana onto the pages of the Guinness World Record book.
Do you think they're proud of their work now, looking back on it?
We're going to find out.
What
We're
do
going to
mean?
see.
Do you have their contact information?
This segment's
We're
called
calling.
Did they still got it? So we're going to look at some records that were in this book.
Oh, do they still have the records?
Do they still
I fucking
have
love
record?
this.
Okay. So
I don't even think they have that company anymore, to be honest. I think
They
Guinness
do.
Guinness
They
was
do.
defunct in 2009.
So here we go.
Being
First,
defunct and still being around are two
First
very different
record.
things.
most
that
piercings. This is
Oh.
Elaine Davidson of Edinburgh, Scotland. She
Yeah.
had 462 piercings total as of May 2000. And she has 192 in her face alone.
So we know she had it for at least a year because she was in 2001.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I think Lil Uzi has already beat her. Do you see the fucking diamond in that dude's head? I think just like if we're talking just square footage of piercings, he already won this year.
Okay, so if you think he's beaten, what do you think is the number that he has? How much?
I don't.
number?
I like jokingly. Like obviously, it's not Lil Uzi. I think he only
Yeah.
has a couple. But so she has 462. It's tricky because I mean, I think the face and everything's easy to do a piercing on, but like when you get down into your genitals, it gets a little trickier.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot harder for men to pierce their dick than a woman to pierce her labia. You know what
Probably
I
true.
mean?
That's a really interesting
You
thing.
don't see a lot of dudes with dick piercings, but like I've
You're
seen some
correct
girls.
in that.
They do.
Yes.
They're called Prince Alberts, aren't they?
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Looking back, that's a very controversial name for that, based on what he did with Epstein. Is that Prince Albert or is that Prince something else?
I have no idea.
I don't know. They're all princes.
In your
They're all
mind.
princes in my book. All pedophiles. Are
Okay,
princes.
so you're saying
We've got covered pedophilia a lot.
we have.
Too
It's
much.
the episode.
We're going down the line.
No,
Adam.
I didn't make a guess. I'm going to say that
Oh, you go first.
the new number is 752 by a man in Africa.
Okay, so you're saying new
No,
record
by a
holder.
woman in Africa. sorry.
Woman in Africa, new record. Okay.
I'm going to go with a solid 502
Good number.
from New Jersey.
Ooh.
New Jersey.
Okay.
Wow, he's going East Coast on us.
I will tell you.
And he's a lawyer.
You were wrong. She still holds the record.
She does?
Wow.
Yes, but she's upped the number.
Really?
Yeah.
She hasn't died from hepatitis? It's
Here you
amazing.
go. This is her now.
No.
She
it's
now
not.
has 4,225 piercings as of May 2003.
She has.
And the most recent count was in June 2011, which was 6,925 piercings. I think that her piercings weigh more
That
than
was
her at this
10
point.
years ago, my
Yeah,
dude.
she probably still is piercing more. And there's no more updates. So either she died
Dude, if she was just
or
walking,
she's just disappeared.
if she was just walking by a shallow body of water and she just happened to slip over, she'd be gone.
Oh, yeah.
She would sink like a fucking anchor with all that metal, bro.
Yeah. So from
I
from
bet she can't even bathe.
2000 to 2003,
She cannot bathe.
she added 3,763 piercings. From when that last picture was to like that picture.
As a quick side note, so hot.
Oh, yeah.
So hot.
In some
oh my god,
cultures.
so many holes. So many.
If you fucked her, it would sound like you're shaking a tambourine in an attic.
How do you know that's not what I like? that exact.
I've never asked you, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, that's so stupid. All right, so
Am I wrong?
no. So
Also, think of the poor birds.
The other thing that happened to her is she moved to Brazil because she was from Edinburgh, Scotland.
Think about her having to go through the fucking TSA.
Take out your piercings.
Can you remove the metal, ma'am? She's like, I will be back next year.
I like how she's Scottish.
That was not Scottish. That was African.
Why did she talk like that?
I don't
in
really
your
know
mind?
because I'm a little bit racist, maybe. Not racist.
She
I
doesn't-
just stereotype.
This is actually the
Where
best
is
way
she
to go.
from?
She's from Scotland, but she
Oh,
moved
she's
to
from
Brazil.
Oh, she is. She's from Scotland. Did you pick up on that?
Yeah, it's in this.
Oh, you guys are
Edinburgh.
smarter than I am. Oh, see, I only allow myself to read one line of text at a time. And see, if it didn't go down, if it just went
Yeah.
Edinburgh straight over, I would have caught it.
Yeah, I remember seeing this picture in like elementary school.
Really?
Yeah,
Did it shock
and
you?
being like, oh my gosh, she has a lot of piercings.
Wow, that's what you picked up on it? Wow,
No,
you're
I
a
didn't
smart
say
kid.
that. I didn't
Smart
say
kid.
that. I said, wow.
Smart kid.
That's pretty good lipstick. That's what I actually noticed.
Yeah, actually, it is.
It's
good
like really
lipstick.
red and bright.
Yeah, it's nice shade.
She knew she was getting a picture taken.
Yeah, she was aware. She was well aware.
And then she did this.
Wow.
What a transformation. And look, her feathers even got bigger. See how she has like the feathers in her hair?
Right.
They just
It's
grew.
it's before and after photos of mercury poisoning.
Oh, I thought that's what that looked like. Okay.
So that is.
She looks happy in this picture, and then I think the momentous pressure, the pressure of having to withhold this record to keep it away from people,
Right, it's ruined her.
It really ruined her, and she's got
Right now she's just screaming like
Yeah.
she.
Well, she's showing like the piercings in her tongue.
We don't know that. I think
But she's still
I
screaming.
think she's probably shouting freedom. Sorry,
That was a good Scottish joke. Scottish joke of the day. Scottish joke.
We did it.
I killed it.
All right, ready?
I killed it.
Next,
Laugh at my
next
kill joke.
reward.
dickhead. I killed it.
You killed it.
There you go.
That one doesn't. I hate that one.
I hated it.
All right,
too.
here you go. Most Oscars for a single film. In 2001, there were 2 films that were tied for 11 Oscars: Ben-Hur and Titanic.
Because
They're both really big pictures. Now, this one you don't have to guess if it's been broken because it hasn't. But one movie was added to this list from
Tied?
2001, tied for 11 Oscars won.
it came in 2001.
No, it from somewhere between 2001 and 2020.
Oh, so
There's
because of the book.
Yeah, there is someone that
Do
got
you
added.
do you have any idea what this would be? Do you have a pretty good guess? Because I'm wondering if we could get the year. Could we get the year the
Oh,
movie
yeah.
came out?
Lifeline?
Yeah, you 2000.
No, Lifeline
I
was
can
in-
give you. I can give you the year after you talk. Talk about it for a second. Let's think about what these 2 movies have
Why
in common.
is the year going to give it away too much?
Yes,
Really?
it might.
Is it
For
2001:
me,
The
for
Space
me, it
Odyssey?
would. For me, it would give the year. The year would give it away. But so think about the type of movie this was. Ben-Hur
Right,
and
right,
Titanic
right.
were big like
Right.
production movies,
Right.
and they won 11 because there's things like makeup, special effects, and they had to have picked up some of those
right.
awards as well.
I've got
I
2
see.
ideas.
Oh, I think.
Oh, please.
Ooh, this is tricky because
I've got 2 thoughts.
you
Okay,
can't.
go ahead,
You can
Adam.
only do one guess though.
Oh yeah,
Give
yeah.
2 thoughts and then
you
make
get
your
the final
guess.
guess. I'm throwing ideas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, give the ideas. Adam.
Talk about lifelines.
I don't know which Lord of the Rings, but one of the Lord of the Rings or
Okay.
Avatar.
Dude, I was literally thinking, either the last Lord of the Rings,
Oh, yep.
Return of the King, or I was thinking the Avatar.
Before I look this up, my thoughts, and I'm not going to say if this is right or not. My thought was on the new Mad Max because that got nominated.
Yeah, that's true, and that was recently too. That'd be interesting if it was that.
But that was only for like 5 Oscars or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds like I'm dissing that.
Yeah,
they
only
got
five measly little
Oscars.
baby bitch trophies. I could fit all those in my ass in the weekend. Fuck your Oscars.
So, final guess. Let's go. What do you think?
I know that Avatar broke a ton of box office records, but I don't necessarily remember it winning like insane amounts of awards.
That's a fair point.
I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Big guess.
Fucking fuck yes!
Good move. Yeah. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is tied with 11.
Damn,
Oscars.
dude.
11
We should play
Oscars.
catchphrase together.
Yeah, we should.
We'd kill it. Just
That's
you and
insane. Even if you sweep all of the acting awards, which is 4, and then you have to, if you get director, writer, that's only 6. Like,
Right.
getting 11 is insane.
I never thought about how insane that really is.
Yeah. 11. Imagine watching one of those award ceremonies.
Right.
Hearing that 11 times. Watching that producer walk up.
But what's
11
funny
times.
is like when you think about, I know, yeah, that's almost annoying at that point.
just like he just gets up there. He's like,
Yeah.
just hand me all
Yeah,
the ones
just
I
give
want.
them to me now. Yeah, put them in my bag because they have bags there,
Yeah.
I guess. It's interesting because I love this movie. Obviously, I like Ben-Hur
Not
a
a big
lot,
fan.
and Titanic is great.
I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I think we've talked about this.
Oh, I didn't
I'm just
know
not
that.
a fantasy guy.
Wait, so are you more Harry Potter or more Lord of the Rings?
Not really fantasy. I don't like either.
Well, I know, I understand what you're fucking saying.
Oh, you're saying
Adam.
which one would I
Which one
pick?
would you choose?
Lord of the Rings has more value as far as like acting
Thematically.
and
Yeah.
like themes and
Yeah.
stuff
And
like
they're
that.
all pretty equally good. I feel like the first Harry Potters are not so fun.
Harry Potter's
Like until you can legally fuck Hermione, not really watch
Oh, okay. Let's move on.
I'm saying like when she became an adult, dude.
Yeah, I understand.
What is wrong with that?
I think
And
the-
also,
I think
we were the
waiting-
same age when I was growing up. I was like, or Hermione was older than me when I was watching those. So fuck you for making me feel like a creep for wanting to hook up with Hermione, who was every kid's childhood crush.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding me? You're trying to like shame me?
All right, we're taking a break. We're taking a fun fact break. Here's a fun fact.
Wait, I want to go back to what I was saying. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
go back. Finish
I'm
your
sorry. What I was saying is, when you think about the perfect movies,
Yeah.
like a perfect film, I don't think of any of these.
Of course not. I think of my movie that I always say is a perfect movie is Better Off Dead. I think it's a perfect film from start to finish.
Interesting choice.
It's which is weird. It's not my favorite film, but I think it's perfectly made. Everything has a purpose.
I have a
It's
question.
well lined up, acted, everything.
Does rewatchability come into perfection for you?
Ooh.
Or do you think a perfect film is the one film you only have to watch once to get a full experience out of it?
It depends, because
It doesn't depend. It's
It does depend.
Very straightforward question.
because I think that I could rewatch Better Off Dead a lot of times, but I think the first time I watched it, I realized it was perfect and I loved it.
So for you,
I like
see
watching
what
it
you're
again
saying. I see what
because
you're
I get
saying.
value out of it.
But can a movie be perfect and you could watch it and never want to watch it again?
Avengers Endgame.
You think it's all right?
No, what do you think? What's your perfect movie? What do you go to?
That's
You got
tough
The
to
Godfathers?
say. That's Godfather 1. I think is pretty fucking close.
Shawshank Redemption is always at the top of the list.
Casino is one of the perfect movies for me, and I know that's kind of a little controversial because not everyone loves Casino, but you know what? Honestly, I think I would probably say this is so tricky because I think the director that comes the closest to perfection in terms of filmmaking is David Fincher.
Really, I think Kubrick, as far as perfection.
Well, he is like they both have very similar styles where they'll do
seen-
like hundreds and hundreds of takes for shit, and they're
Yeah.
just relentless and awful to work with.
Have you seen Paths of Glory by Kubrick? Oh my gosh, that could be a perfect film.
Really?
Really great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen 2001: Space Odyssey because I know I'm gonna love it.
It's incredible.
and I'm just waiting for the
yeah.
right time to like sit down,
Yeah.
get a big TV, surround sound stuff.
Yeah, it's as great as everyone says it is.
Yep.
So I think I would maybe say this, and this is a weird choice. I feel like, but I'm gonna say I think Gone Girl is a perfect film.
Really? Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, that's what you took away from that. He's the worst part of the movie,
No,
but he
I
dies
really-
in one of the best deaths
Oh, for
ever.
sure. I think that Gone Girl is a great film, and I think that it's Affleck, right? Ben Affleck.
No, it was not sponsored by Affleck. Why did you say it like
No,
that?
Ben Affleck is a
Yes,
great actor.
He blew me away.
Which
in
is
that.
insane.
And I'm not a huge Affleck fan.
because he's not really like he's good at playing him.
Right.
Like when he's
Right.
in another one that could be perfect, Good Will Hunting.
Will Hunting, yeah.
When he's in that, he really just plays like a version of himself.
Yeah.
And I watched The Accountant recently, where he plays a guy
Yep.
with autism, and he's like,
I saw
he's
that too.
pretty good.
He is. That movie's better than I thought it would be. Like it has
Yeah.
obvious flaws, but it was. I was just blown away by the little things they did, like the way he pulls into his garage, which we are in.
Yes.
We're in Affleck's set garage.
Right,
Is where
yeah.
we are. He pulls in like his truck. His truck fits perfectly into it, and it closes.
Yeah.
I thought that was just really an interesting detail. And then when he's freaking out later on, he can't get it
can't
quite
get it
right.
perfect, yeah.
I liked that. I thought that was a really interesting thing that the writers did. But
the age difference between Anna Kendrick and him was kind of
that made me feel
shocking.
weird too. Yeah. But so back to like perfect films, I don't know. It's tricky because I wouldn't say like I like Gone Girl more than Good Will Hunting, right? I like Good Will Hunting a lot more.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way David Fincher makes things look, and they're so beautiful and seamless.
Oh, yeah.
That he literally steals your consciousness for that whole 2 hours. And there's something about that he makes these just. They're so. I think it's seamlessness.
same with Seven.
Is what it comes down to. Yeah, there's something about them that you forget you're watching a film, and by the time it's over, there's nothing you didn't get.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. And perfect's such a dumb thing. Like,
There's obviously no perfect
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Right.
It's all.
What about you? We never asked you. Also, who are you?
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm the other Adam.
He's been there. How long have you been? How long have you been there?
Tell me.
The original The Thing.
Really?
Oh, I'll watch that movie on repeat because I think that it does a really. I'm not going to do a whole tirade, but
Please, no, we want to hear
Please
it.
do.
it does a really, really good job of building initial suspense on a first watch through, but on subsequent watch throughs, it lays the framework for everything that happens within the plot really early on, and is done in a way that, in my mind, doesn't put the cart before the horse. Right.
Okay.
It lays breadcrumbs really well.
Right. And the fact that it's so fucking old and still holds up so well is a testament to its greatness.
Yeah,
Because like
that's
looking
practical
looking
effects.
at Gone Girl, like who knows how good Gone Girl will be in 20 years. I
Yeah.
think all of his films will go down as being pretty good,
Like
but
stand up.
But who knows if it'll be on people's top 10, Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that Gone Girl is on there for them. Like it might surprise you. I don't know if you've even seen Gone Girl, but
I have.
But
That snow scene, not snow, it's like sugar, right? It's falling from like that scene is so
Yep.
iconic.
yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I agree. I think the thing is incredible.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
really do.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to fun fact.
Okay.
Fun fact break. Biggest computer hard drive, I pulled this from 2001, was 75 gigabytes.
Whoa.
That was the biggest computer hard drive.
That's crazy.
Wait, what's GXP though?
I think that's just the name of the
style.
hard
Is
drive.
Is that what they call 7?
The IBM Desk Star 75 GXP. So, and it's, just so everyone is aware, it can store the same amount of data as 18 DVDs, 159 music CDs, and a stack of documents 2 miles high.
Whoa!
I tried to find I tried to find this record still in the Guinness World Record website, and there was I want this forgotten that they put this in there
Right.
because obviously
There's
technology
no
has
point.
grown
Yeah.
so much.
There's
that,
no
like-
point of putting any of that in there because it's growing so
Yeah.
exponentially.
The-
The record will be broken in a week.
The biggest consumer one I could find was 18 terabytes. That was the biggest consumer
Wow.
one on the market.
What's funny is the way they describe it. I just picture it just like size wise, like like you could it was 2 miles high and you could fit documents. And they were saying it was the biggest one ever. Like
could just
physically,
put 'em in.
it was the large. Like it had no memory storage, but you could fit all this shit
Yeah.
into it, and we called it a computer.
Yeah, that's
because remember they were always like it was the size of a room. That's how they talk about computers. Everyone
Yeah.
says that it was as big as a room. Like which fucking room? Okay, because my bathroom's small as shit. Not that big of a computer.
not impressive.
Yeah, my living room because I'm wealthy.
You're pretty wealthy, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
All
big,
right.
pretty big computer, big MacBook.
Here we go. The highest grossing horror film of all time on the thing was The Sixth Sense. $679.4 million gross. With Haley Joel Osment and Bruce Willis.
Right.
Now, do you think this record has been broken? And if it has, what movie broke it?
Highest. So wait. Highest grossing horror film is what we're focusing
Yeah,
on.
only horror films.
Okay.
And those statistically
This
have
is tricky.
those statistically gross lower than
Most.
most movies.
Yeah, they don't do very well. And they usually have low budgets too, so it's not that big of a loss. But
Yeah, what do you think, Adam? You're the
just think
horror.
of,
You're the horror dude.
I think it's definitely been broken.
Okay.
Oh, it absolutely has to have been broken.
How far down
that
the
number's
list do you
not
think
even
it's
that
gone?
impressive.
I think it's only like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Like the sixth
gotta
sense
be up
holds
there.
up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, and is this? Let's see. So this includes DVD sales and everything afterwards, or is this just
this
box
is
office?
gross? I don't know. It just says gross. I'm assuming that just is taking
this is
worldwide. I'm assuming it's just the take from the box office.
This is why Guinness is defunct now because of their lack of detail.
They
They
sell
just
shit
moved
beer.
on to beer. Yeah. This is the number for April. I bet the number's even higher now.
Depends on what the gross means. I'm assuming it means.
Well, it means all the money it's made.
I'm assuming it's only talking about the box office because when I looked it up, this number is still the same. On
I was
like
actually going to ask you to do that.
and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
We're talking about just what it made at
It
the
must
box
have been
office
box office
while it was
sales.
in theaters. Okay. I do think it's been broken as well.
Shot in the dark, but I'm not entirely sure. The Witch.
The Witch. You think that one? That was indie.
It was an indie one,
Yeah,
but
it
it had a pretty
was.
wide release.
I don't.
I don't
That is
know.
incorrect.
Okay.
I think
That
that
is
is
not
wrong.
the
But
highest
The
gross.
Witch is my favorite horror movie, by the way.
It's a good
More than
movie.
Hereditary.
Hereditary's
I
good,
like
too.
The Witch more than
Hereditary's so
Hereditary.
good,
It
though.
is. I think the acting was better in Hereditary, but The Witch just fucking
I haven't seen it yet.
genuinely scared me. I was more horrified by Hereditary, but The Witch genuinely scared me.
Okay.
Like it made me feel like when I saw The Ring when I was 10. Like that same
Looking
like
around the corners and stuff.
like, what the fuck? And I was stuck in a theater, so I couldn't like avoid it. You know, like when you watch a horror movie
Yeah.
and you'll stare at other stuff and pretend like you're being tough, and you'll be like looking past the screen. You'll be like, huh, this is
Yeah,
a great
not
scene.
scary.
Just like trying to look at the monster. With that, the screen's so fucking big and in your face that you can't avoid it. It's gonna steal my baby. Gonna
All
steal
right.
my baby in the woods. Okay, let me
I'll
guess.
give you a couple more guesses, and then we're gonna.
a couple
we're
more
gonna move
guesses.
on.
We haven't even made one guess. Oh,
We did make
The
one
Witch.
guess.
The Witch. The Witch.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Get Out.
Ooh.
Get Out's a great guess, and I'm pretty sure it's on the list, not surpassing.
I
It's number one.
really thought it was Get Out.
How about Don't Breathe?
No.
No.
Was it on Netflix? Because does that count?
No, it was not released on Netflix. This was a movie release first, theater movie first.
By the way, what is Netflix? I've been hearing
They
people
send you
talk about
DVDs
that.
in the mail. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Good. Because we keep talking about Blockbuster numbers, and I'm like just thinking I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
I think I still
Okay,
have. I think I still have rentals.
Think it was fairly recent. Like,
What do you mean? Like
Was it
past 2
it?
years?
like
It was it. It was it.
Yeah.
It was it.
Boom. There it is.
700 million. And
I
it's,
can't believe we didn't think of it.
I know, right?
I'm bothered by that. Yeah.
Like once you said it, I was like, duh.
of
Like,
course it is.
And one of the
because
greatest.
it got a sequel. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Which was
how much did Chapter 2?
It didn't. I don't think it
not-
made the list.
Oh, okay.
It didn't.
We
do
can look
very
it up
well.
later. But yeah, the first chapter was 700 million, and it's the only one
Can
that's
we-
beaten it so far. Number 2 is still
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Wow. So
Yeah.
there isn't even a horror movie that's broken $1 billion yet. That's actually kind of shocking.
Yeah, I think that
It's a little shocking.
What was it? Deadpool was one of the first R-rated movies to like
Yeah.
get
Oh, yeah.
a certain number of,
Right. I think
Yeah.
we were making progress, and then
and then we stopped doing movie theaters.
and then the housing crisis happened.
All right, here's
Was
the
that
last.
was just the last year, right?
Here's the last.
Is that
one.
what caused all this? The
Yeah.
housing crisis? I get my pandemics and stuff confused.
Most wins for best actor in a leading role.
Tommy Hankey.
Tommy Hankey
That's
won.
what his
won
family
two.
calls him. Is
He
what his
won
wife
with
says.
Forrest Gump in 1995. He beat Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption. Bullshit.
And John
Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Which
Bullshit.
is that's understandable. John Travolta, that's understandable. But Morgan Freeman,
and now in 1994, he won for Philadelphia, which was great. But he beat Liam Neeson in Schindler's List. Yikes!
no Schindler's List. Yikes.
That is ridiculous. Tom Hanks should have
Yeah.
0 Oscars.
I don't know if that's true, but honestly, I don't think Forrest Gump's that great. I think it's an entertaining, fine movie,
don't
whatever.
like it.
The revisionist history bullshit I think is dumb, which is what Hamilton did. You fucks. But in Forrest Gump, that scene where he says, "Is he like me?" That scene fucking breaks my soul, dude.
More than
when he says, "Is he
More than
like
Morgan Freeman
me?"
reading the book underneath the tree or meeting up with. Oh, that's
More.
That's
Is he
wrong.
like me? There's something, dude. That cannot, like, I'm gonna cry just doing it myself. And I'm not even a good actor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry right now.
Well, but, okay,
There's
so-
something about that scene that I think that's what won him the Oscar. And he's playing a different, like, he's playing a slower person that's believable.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman wasn't really playing. I mean, he's a criminal in real life.
Anyway, Tom Hanks was tied for the most in 2001. He was tied for the most Oscar wins with 2. He was tied with a lot of great actors, but
We understand.
I
we read it.
don't know who they are because I didn't write them down. I could probably open it and find it. But
no, it's fine. You've already
did
proven that you
this-
don't do prep.
did this get
And
passed up?
And this is for a leading actor.
Leading
'Cause
actor. This is not supporting.
There are a couple actors that have one leading and one supporting. I can actually think of them now.
Who?
I believe Bradley Cooper has one for leading and one for supporting.
So that's only 2. They didn't
That's
pass
what
him.
I'm saying. I said
Didn't pass him.
tied.
Didn't
I
pass
said
him.
tied you.
I don't care about ties.
I know. I was just you literally asked me who they were.
Here you go.
And so I provided the information.
Here are the people that also share the record: Spencer Tracy, Frederick March, Gary Cooper, Marlon Brando, Jack Nicholson, and Dustin Hoffman.
So they all have 2.
They all have 2.
I have a guess.
Okay.
I think,
Wait.
yes, it's been beaten.
I think so too.
And I think it was by Meryl Streep.
No, it's wait. Dude,
No.
women.
Meryl Streep has 2.
Are we counting women?
No.
But they're not funny. Remember?
We're not counting
Remember our
women,
jokes?
But she is technically tied with 2. She has 3 Oscars, 1 for supporting. 2 for-
Are we
Okay.
count? But that would have counted like if she had like.
Yeah. Is
We're
there
counting
any other-
everybody.
Sure.
I thought we were just-
Is there any woman or man that has passed Tommy Hankey with his 2 Oscars?
No, because I thought Meryl Streep had the most.
That's kind of like I'm
So
out of this.
maybe he is. I always thought it was Meryl Streep had the most, and I thought we were talking about guys.
Think about the
Because
greatest
I'm
actors
sexist.
of all time.
So it has been beaten, is what you're telling us.
It has been
Willem
beaten.
Dafoe.
He just gave us an answer, idiot.
If you get these all right, you do get a cookie. So I hope
A cookie.
from Quiznos,
A cookie.
they warm it up for you.
It's food.
Unlike Subways, who's are cold as shit.
I just want a warm raspberry cheesecake cookie. So it has been beaten.
Has been beaten. Let's think about this. Okay.
Yeah. I can't think of any.
Let's think of the big ones. Like, well, we know DiCaprio only has one.
Yep.
That's the only actor. I
Tom
know.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise doesn't have. He has like one, maybe.
I don't know if he has one.
He might have one for Show Me the Money. That's the name of the movie.
Show me the
Show Me
money!
the Money. It was actually a game show.
Yeah, it was Kermit. He played Kermit the
Show me
Frog.
the, show me the money. He came and held onto the side of the plane. Show me the money.
Yeah, this
Crashed
definitely
into the
has
building.
been passed because Tom Hanks sucks.
Do you really believe that? You think Tom Hanks sucks?
He's
as an
way
actor?
overrated.
I think you're right.
Super overrated.
He's like America's sweetheart. He's like our best favorite actor. I bet he's all right. I mean, I'm sure he's fine. But I don't. Oh my God, Daniel Day-Lewis. He has to have beaten it. I'm a fucking
that was good.
champion.
Daniel
That was
Day-Lewis
good.
drinks Tommy's milkshake.
That is so fucking funny. I take your Oscar.
Drink your
I put it in my rectum.
So yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis he won one in 1989, which I didn't know for my left foot.
Yeah.
And then he didn't win again for like what, 30 years?
Yeah.
For 20 years for There Will Be Blood,
Right.
which
right.
obviously deserved. And then he won for Lincoln
So good.
because the makeup was so good.
I
and he did a
didn't.
great
I haven't
job.
seen Lincoln to this day.
I don't want to.
I just know he talks in a high voice and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, because
Like
that's how Lincoln
Yeah,
talks.
I know, apparently, but we don't want to hear that. A new foe has appeared. What's happening? What's
The
happening?
real winner,
Help us. Wait, it wasn't him.
Katharine Hepburn.
Oh.
She had 4 Oscars, not related to Audrey Hepburn.
So-
Didn't know that.
Wait. So you lied to me?
I said
You just wanted to make the
I said-
I drink your milkshake
I
joke.
really wanted to say
That's
that.
the only reason you did that.
I did that because I wanted to show that there was a man that passed him, but also a woman
Passed
didn't
them
pass
both,
him.
right.
She's got the most of all time.
Right.
She won 4 Oscars. She
Why
won
didn't you do like a funny thing like Catherine Hep burns it to the ground? Like what?
Because I liked he drinks milkshake.
you couldn't have done both.
No.
You're right. Yours is good. Yours is good, Dirk.
So yeah, Katharine Hepburn. She won 4 Oscars.
That's crazy. I haven't seen. I think I've seen Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, the play,
yeah.
but I haven't seen any of those movies.
I haven't either.
Have you seen any of those?
Nope. But
Then
yeah,
I
she
don't
won.
think they count.
She won in 1933 when she
Right.
was 26. She won an Oscar when she was 26. And then she waited 34 years. And then she went back to back, which is almost unheard of. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks did it.
Tom Hanks did it for those.
Yeah,
for those
95, 94.
I think.
Went back to back for 67, 68. And then she did On Golden Pond in 1981.
I think there's somebody else that did it back to back recently with like supporting. I think like it was like Christian Bale did it back to back for like American Hustle, and then for
Back to
whatever.
back is insane.
Yeah.
Because, like you've seen,
The hard work
number
it
one
takes,
is
yeah.
3. The top actors ever won.
That's crazy.
3
I thought it was
Oscars.
more than that.
Right?
I thought Meryl Streep had like 5.
I think she does
I think
with
she has like
supportings.
10. I think she has like 10 nominations or
Oh,
something.
for sure.
Right.
But yeah.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's Catherine Hepburn.
get
That's
that?
that's really interesting.
Oh, okay, I'm going to go back.
Is it?
Oh, sorry. That's actually not. That's actually not for anyone. Don't worry about that.
I'm glad that you didn't include it in this.
Scary? Is it supposed to be scary?
Don't read that. No one clip that. Don't read that. Don't read that.
Well, it was more than one line of text, and you know my rules.
Yeah, you only read the first line.
So